just ask Justin to log in on YouTube and just have a look at it for us. I've got it there as well. Okay.
So hey everybody, this is another attempt at a live stream setup. I just figured out what was wrong with that guitar. Let's try that again. I was like, I just fixed all my cables and somehow
and then just ran over it with your chair.
Yeah. So we'll try that again. This is a track, by the way, that Gary Alexander, the string that we're doing, is for. He played drums on this track. Welcome, everybody. And,
Hey, hey,
hey, I'm going to take this thing off.
don't drop it.
So, this is Livestream Test 1.1. The last one was a cluster cluck. Had too many applications open. It was just bogging everything down. So, let's see who's here. I saw Preston
Yeah.
Smith is in the house. Doc, first one here too. Thank you, brother.
Yeah,
Dig it. Or Digit.
sounds like
Hello,
that was
Digit.
me. That's my alter ego. But,
Oh,
yeah.
is it? Okay, cool. And Richard. Good to see you, Richard.
Yeah, Laws is here. Great Vanzini.
Oh, kind sir, great Benzini. Yes, I love your plan, kind sir.
It's one of
Yeah,
the
so let me just tell you,
people that I've
guys.
collaborated with more than any.
What was that?
So, yeah. I said Great Vanzini is one of my biggest collaborators.
Well, I did not know that. I thought I was.
Oh,
Or Mark. I mean Marshall.
uh-huh.
Marshall Turner. He's got a gig tonight. Is he still in Walla Walla?
Yeah. Yeah, man. I think he's probably just about to walk in and kick off. Yeah.
Oh, cool. So basically, what we wanted to do tonight is we're going to plan on doing this next weekend. We hadn't chosen whether it's going to be Friday or Saturday. Probably at the same time, 10:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Trying to stay out of everybody's way in case people are doing things. But this is going to be a very special broadcast or live stream for me, and that my dearest and oldest friend in the music business, Gary Alexander. I wanted to play a little bit at the beginning because every time I pick up a guitar, I think, what would Gary play? I mean, the guy taught me how to improvise. I was a bass player in the band The Basics, and we'll go through some of that. But this guy's been a career musician, and it's this guy right here. I played in a band with him for 2 years, 84 to 86. And he's been doing it. I'll just give you an example of how long he's been around. There's a studio in Nashville. He's a player in Nashville. Yeah, he's been around for a long time. And when we go into the live stream next week, we'll fill in some of the history. I mean, he was a pro
Man,
player
some,
since
some
he was.
classic photos in there.
Yeah, he's a pro player since he was 14. I mean, we're talking. This is him right here. Oh, you can't see my mouse, but he's top left over there.
Yeah, the one right at the back.
And then, I mean, this guy played everything from that. You gotta love that. I don't even know. Is that? It's not Ziggy Stardust. It's acoustic. So is it? You know, I don't know.
That's scary.
Yeah. And then this was when I met him and joined the band. And anyway, so this is something I wanted to test tonight, this little live slideshow thing. But the reason I wanted Mark to be a part of this is because Mark met, I don't know, was it during the pandemic? Or was it?
Yeah, man, it was during lockdown.
No, that's right.
During
Yeah.
lockdown.
So I introduced Mark to Gary on a private StreamYard or something that we did, and Gary was showing us. I'm going to try to get a clip of that for the show next Friday of that call. And I'll let you talk about him for a minute.
Yeah, it's just a really cool, interesting dude that has played everything, every style of music you can imagine. I don't think there's in that one night that we sat down and had a chat, the number of guitars I saw and the stories I got, and yeah, you want to see a dude pull out a white Les Paul that is just the the gaudiest thing you've ever seen in your life. But that's Gary.
It's completely covered in white perloid.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, and man, that guy can play.
Yeah. So I'll give you guys just a little bit of history. So Gary, and I'll go into all this in detail next Friday, but um, he's just been recently, as of the last 2 weeks, been diagnosed with prostate cancer, and he is. I'm almost 60, so he's 7 years old. I'm not sure exactly what his exact age is. 66. Yeah, I think he's 66. Look, and this is, again, he looks great for 66.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, like I said, he's been a professional musician his whole life. The only day job I think that he had that I knew of was when I met him at Bruce Music Company, a music shop in Bedford, Texas, in 1984. But that band took off within 6 months, and we were already touring. So he's just done that his whole. He went from tour to tour to tour, band to band to band, and his wife. They live modestly and comfortably, but the treatments that he's required to take to attack this cancer is $3,300 a month just for the pills. 3 months, and he has to do 3 rounds of it, so that's $10,000 right there. He just had a heart attack a month ago, and a heart stent put in. A week in the hospital, $30,000 there. It just builds and goes. And I don't expect to raise, tons of money from this, but we'll be sharing his GoFundMe. Like Gary says, man, $1 is $1 he didn't have that can help them.
Yeah.
But I also wanted to just introduce Gary to anybody that knows me by sharing some of his music, his spirit, and he spent the last 15 years doing beach music, and you're thinking what I'm thinking. Beach Boys. No, beach music is a whole genre on the east coast of United States, and it's like Motown with happy, beachy type of lyrics, but it's kind of Motown. It's funky. In fact, I'll share some of that. And he's on the charts on several of the different radio charts out there. So if we can raise some attention from this, maybe those radio stations will get behind this and maybe do something for him, because he's been a staple in that community for 15, 20 years. And speaking of that, let's just jump over here. This is his Reverb Nation, Gary Alexander, a.k.a. Alex. And let's just play this one. Let me know how it sounds like
when I go to sleep
coming out
at
from
night.
stereo and clear, please.
You always meet me there. My kaleidoscope surprise, the answer to a prayer. You're only in my dreams, but you're the only one for me. If I could only have you in my reality, 'cause you're the one I've been dreaming of. You're the one I've been dreaming of. Now somewhere in this lonely world, you've got to be real.
By the way, he played all of the instruments on this. I sang backup on it. I did some of the oohs and ahs on this one. He's singing, playing all the instruments.
I'll keep on dreaming when I go to sleep at night, 'cause you're the one I've been dreaming of. You're the one I've been dreaming of. Now I've gotta find you, or I'll be lonely for the rest of my life. But I'll keep on dreaming when I go to sleep at night, 'cause you're the one I've been dreaming of. You're the one I've been dreaming of. You're the one I've been dreaming of. You're the one I've been dreaming
Brother, that takes me back to like Sunday afternoons watching black and white television.
Oh, I know.
You know,
And
with like Beach Boogie or whatever the friggin' Cliff Richard and Frankie Valli and the Floor Seasons.
yeah, it's just and that's new live, new beach music that he's
Yeah.
still writing to this day.
Yep.
He's had 3 songs in the charts. One of them, which I'm going to share next, and this may be a little sketchy because it's on YouTube here, but my wife is
Justin was
Stacy.
just saying that the track when you're playing tracks, that's a little hot.
Little hot. Okay, I'll
So-
watch that.
Yep.
I'll bounce that back. Thank you, Justin. I need to get him set up as a moderator in the chat on the channel, so we'll fix that before Friday. I'm going to jump over to YouTube. My wife is in this video dancing on the side of the Highway 81 right
Yeah.
in front of the Texas sign on the lower right-hand side. But this is a song that...
And just quickly before you hit the play button,
yeah?
while you're playing the music, let's both mute microphones.
Let's do what?
I'm going to make sure I mute my microphone.
Ah,
I don't know
gotcha.
whether you can mute yours separately, but it just might help with any background.
Yeah, so anyway,
for it, man.
this was a huge hit for him. Went number 1 on the beach, on 2 beach charts, stayed there for 18 weeks or something. It's crazy. And this will give you an idea of who Gary Alexander is. His life's mission is to entertain people. I mean, he's the funniest guy I know, and most talented guitar player I've ever met, and songwriter, singer, drummer. He taught me how to play funk bass, and I was the bass player. But he
Totally
he
beautiful
hates where
song.
he's at because he just wants to entertain people and he doesn't want to share. He never shares his life or feelings, bad times. But he's kind of at a point where they're in dire straits. So this will give you. This is a good introduction of who he is. Enjoy this.
I was sitting all by myself when you came walking in. I started trying to convince myself that you might dance with me again. When the band started to groove, you noticed me from across the room. You came and took me by the hand, and then we started to dance. You got me dancing out on the floor, yeah. You got me dancing, yeah, yeah, yeah. And I wanted more and more. All it took was just one glance, and you and I, we started dancing, dancing like we've never danced before. I've never been so lucky before to find someone like you. I wasn't looking for anything more till you got me in the mood. My feet were so heavy that I couldn't move. I sat there frozen in my cement shoes. You came and took me by the hand, and then we started to dance. You got me dancing out on the floor, yeah. You got me dancing, yeah, yeah, yeah. And I wanted more and more. All it took was just one glance, and you and I, we started dancing, dancing like we've never danced before. When the band started to groove, you noticed me from across the room. You came and took me by the hand, and then we started to dance. You got me dancing out on the floor, yeah. You got me dancing, yeah, yeah, yeah. And I wanted more and more. You got me dancing. You got me dancing. You got me dancing. You got me dancing.
I love that. You gotta love those saxophones, man.
There's a funny story is that in that the Barry sax player
Yeah, yeah.
had just had surgery or something, and he wasn't
Oh,
able to
no.
record the parts. So Gary played him with MIDI,
Okay.
And when the radio played that video, the played the website that played the video for the radio station out there on the East Coast, they were like, "Man, you gotta love that baritone." Funny thing, that was the only thing that happened to be MIDI. But yeah,
Yeah.
brass and brass sections and everything. Love that
That's
stuff.
just a total feel good track. That one.
Yeah, you know
Is
what I'm gonna
yeah.
do? I'm gonna show you guys a couple of little clips from his channel that he's got noodles on his channel that are just great. Um, of him just messing around.
Hmm.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna bring this one up. Okay, go back to this YouTube.
I love that laugh.
He stole that line from me. I stole that one from him.
There's a bass lesson right there, man.
Yeah, no kidding. And I want to show you guys one another one of his noodles. He's got pretty noodles. He's got groovy noodles. Let's go to this one. Yeah, I'll get quicker with these transitions, everybody. I don't intend to be a live streamer doing shows like this, but And there's one more I want to share from his YouTube channel tonight, and then we'll kind of get close to wrapping things up. I'll have these loaded up next week on different tabs, ready to go. Here we go. This one's fun. This will show you the scope of his ability to play. This whole song he does in one take. That's just entertaining.
That is just beautiful. I could listen to that stuff all day. Man, I remember those days. The days of the drive-in theatre. Yeah.
Uh, that's just, yeah, that's just, you know, I don't like. Again, I said before, I'm not. Of course, we want to try to push the GoFundMe page that we'll have in the. Um, I'll put it in the links
In the
for anybody that watches the
yeah, in
stream
the
afterward,
description or whatever. Yeah.
and in the description. Every dollar helps. He's facing, and he and his wife Terry, who she just spent in the beginning of the year. She spent several
Yeah.
weeks in the hospital with sepsis, and she almost died. And then he had the heart attack, and now he's got cancer, and it's just like unbelievable. And so, at the very least, I want to introduce the world and my little corner of the world, which is pretty big because it's from Texas to
It's getting
Australia
bigger.
to
Yeah.
to Scotland to Boston to California.
To Vietnam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but it's still a little tiny corner of YouTube. But share the music and let people,
Yeah.
go
If
to
nothing
his
else,
channel.
Go look up Gary and
Yeah, watch his
go
videos.
listen to some
Give
stuff.
him, cheer him up. He'll read every comment because he's kind of bedridden right now.
And he'll respond to just about every single one of them too.
Yeah, he's just
He's that kind of guy. Yeah.
such. I want to thank everybody for being here, and thank you, Mark, for taking this on with me, and thank you, Justin. We're gonna get the moderation. We'll do it in moderation. We'll get you set up as the moderator and get all the privileges worked out. I'm anxious to end this pretty soon so I can pour myself a little whiskey and
Go watch it.
go
Yeah.
watch it.
Yeah.
So we could make notes with my notepad out. That didn't work. Got to get better at that. Again, I don't anticipate doing a whole lot of this stuff. We'll be doing a lot of streaming, but it's going to be more when I'm cutting tracks, mixing a song,
Yeah.
just more improvised solos. Now I've got to learn a whole other band reunion show from a band I played
Dirty
in
Helen. Yeah.
20 years ago. We are talking about getting rehearsals together for reunion. That's going to be crazy because that music is very complex. I'll be sharing some of that. Watch me relearn the songs live. That'll be funny.
Any fretless bass lines in there?
No, I was the lead guitar player.
I know, man.
But
I'm just teasing.
the original bass player and the one that replaced him are both going to be in the reunion. Except the original bass player, Chad, is going to be playing acoustic guitar, and he's a killer backup singer. And Colin, the one that replaced him, killer backup singer. He's going to be playing bass, and Gary Batts on drums, and Greg McCormick, the main songwriter, the songwriter that put the band was built around. He's fantastic.
Yeah.
Killer acoustic guitar player. It's gonna be fun.
That's awesome, man. Yeah.
So I'll have
sounds
more
like
on
a lot
that
of fun.
as that develops. I need to shed some weight. 'Cause that you can't stand still
More
playing
yard
music.
work, man. Yeah. Get out and chop out those trees. Yeah.
So, do you have anything else you want to say, Mark?
Just thank you everybody for stopping in and checking us dribbling on for a little while we're testing things out. But yeah, let's celebrate kind of a founding member of the music community.
Yeah. So, I hope that he's going through these, whatever this is. He just had a PET scan yesterday. Going through this
Yeah.
regimen of pills. I'm not sure what it is. Chemo,
Yeah,
and he starts
that'll be part of
radiation.
its chemo.
So I'm hoping that you know he can watch these streams and be uplifted, especially by this kind community. You know, and I appreciate you all for kind of rallying around a person you have no idea who is. But I know that if you watch enough of his music and listen to enough, you'll know him really well, maybe as close as I do.
I
So
think we might have to do up an edit of the Meet Gary uh,
yeah,
video that I captured. Yeah,
that'd be cool.
it's
I just need Justin to do the voiceover because he did it. He created a thing for me that I felt like I was in behind the music.
yeah,
VHS.
man. The Justin's voiceover work is stellar.
It's magical. So awesome. I'm gonna bid you guys farewell. Oh my God, there's Gary in the chat. Everybody say hello to Gary Alexander, aka Alex. I'm here, brother, and I'm in tears.
Oh, Gary.
Well, if you're in tears, I'm gonna find
We
another song
nearly
to
are
play.
too, man. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna find another one from your channel. And not go out on that one. Let's see. We've got maybe we can still be friends. That's live, I think. I'm just looking at his channel to see what he's got here that I haven't played. Oh, how about Shall We Gather at the River? Let's do that. Let's
Yeah.
do some old time gospel of Gary, being Gary,
Very
that we
appropriate.
all are learning to know and love, playing every instrument and having a blast to it. And yeah, enjoy this one.
Shall we gather at the river where bright angel feet have trod, with its crystal tide forever flowing down by the throne of God? Yes, we'll gather at the river, the beautiful, beautiful river. Gather with the saints at the river that flows by the throne of God. Ere we reach the shining river, lay we every burden down. Grace and spirits will deliver and provide us a robe and a crown. Yes, we'll gather at the river, the beautiful, beautiful river. Gather with the saints at the river that flows by the throne of God. Soon we'll reach the silver river. Soon our pilgrimage will cease. Soon our happy hearts will quiver with the melody of peace. Yes, we'll gather at the river, the beautiful, beautiful river. Gather with the saints at the river that flows by the throne of God. Yes, we'll gather at the river that flows by
That is so cool. Does that remind you immediately of the old "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou" movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, just classic.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
And
Maybe
it's so indicative of Gary's kind of music. It's always up. You know, it's uplifting.
yeah. I'm just scanning through his
Yeah, I can see.
YouTube, seeing if there's anything. Oh man,
Anything we can
he's got the
embarrass him
Virginia
with.
band promo of this band. And, no, let's not do that one right now. That's long one. That's a long one. Yeah, I don't want to keep this too long because we're just testing things out, and I think with a little bit more dialing in, tightening up, I think it'll come off really well. So if you guys have any suggestions, please leave me a comment outside of the live chat, and anything you saw that we could do better,
Yeah,
anything you'd like to see.
yeah, I've got a fair bit of feedback here from
Good,
Justin.
good, good.
So
And
some
I'm going to
stuff
go
we can
through every
through.
single comment. And Preston, thank you for coming out. Doc, Midnight Bandit, Justin, of course,
Richard,
and the great Van Zini, Richard,
yeah, Laws,
and the
yeah,
Falcro. Thank you
yeah.
guys for showing up and letting
And
me
Gary.
work on these. I, s- I, I still need to work on where these come in and go out, and which I can't do. I can't simulate it. I've got to do it live. So this is fun. So
Yeah. And
and
thank you, Gary,
yeah.
for showing up
Oh
too.
yeah, Gary. I hope you're
It's
feeling well,
just,
brother. I hope you're feeling
yeah,
better than you were. Um, I'll give you a shout tomorrow, and we can talk about stuff. Have good talk, as we like to say. So I guess we're just going to close it out with this. But thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you, um, Mark, and thank you, Justin. Thank you, Gary, for allowing us to share your music with the world. Uh, his wife, his wife woke up to see it. Yay, Terry!
okay, beautiful.
Yay,
Good on you,
Terry!
Terry. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's awesome.
That's great. Well, guys, thank you again. Just keep an eye on. I'll once we know exactly when the day is, I'll put it up probably 5 days in advance so we can kind of get the word out, get some people on here.
Yeah, we'll spread the word.
So, well, good night, everybody, and we'll see you online soon. And thank you, Mark. I'll talk to you afterwards.
No worries, man.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Take care, folks.